Greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And of course, the time that you will come across this video. How is everyone? How am I, guys? I'm good, as you can see. And I thank God for this beautiful moment. Welcome to my backup channel. Guys, if you're new here, just know this is my backup channel. Of course, I know you know me from Mary TV. This is also a channel that I began last year. Of course, with a reason. Those that have been here long enough, they know why Mary needed this backup channel. So guys, please subscribe to this channel. Take me to 1K before the end of September. We are now at 810, depending with when this video will get to you. Consider subscribing and let's develop a beautiful community here. Disclaimer, this is a reaction channel and of course, I use information that is already in the public domain to do my analysis. So if this is not the type of content that you like, kindly check out. Okay, so Dimango did a live stream yesterday. Of course, it was a day after her birthday. And she talked of so many things that she feels are important to her. Okay, my people, Dimango is a well-known travel content creator. And she has been to over 80 countries. There's a time when people used to joke around. And when I say people, I mean the listeners. They used to joke around and they would be like... they would be like, oh, Dimango says she has been to 80 countries, but in reality, she has been to less than 80 countries. Because according to them, Dimango goes to a country maybe for a day, which I've never seen. Hey! When Dimango went to Europe, I saw her going to as many countries as she could. When she went to the Caribbean, oh my God, she explored the Caribbean. She did not exhaust all the countries, but she did her best. Now, give the credit that she deserves. This girl has what we call a masterclass. And this is what I really picked and I wanted to come and talk about it. Okay, so in this masterclass, Dimango says she charges $500. My people, $500. Okay, this money is meant for coaching. Do you understand? Like, not a one-on-one coaching as per se, but you can do it online and then she's gonna give you some materials to help you grow in terms of content creation. Who is Dimango? Dimango is a travel content creator. Dimango has a following of over 400,000 subscribers. She has the views, she has the experience. And therefore, if you ask me, I'll say Dimango can do it very well. Do you understand? The masterclass. Now, in the past, people have debated and they've said, you know, $500 is a lot of money. And then I look at these people and I ask myself, don't you understand what we mean by the value of money? You know, once you are a celebrity or an influencer, you already have a name. Do you understand? And once you do something, whatever, you just quote your price and people are going to pay you. Do you understand? And it is not only Dimango. The brother Maro does the same thing. In fact, for Maro, I think he should be charging over $2,000. Do you understand? Because Maro has all the experience that we need to learn. There's something that Dimango said, something that is very important. And I hope the upcoming content creators will watch Dimango's video and learn one or two things. You may come to me as Mary and I may give you shout out. Do you understand? I may coach you privately. But if you don't put in the work, hey, you'll never grow. I'm telling you for free. You think creating content is easy. It's not. You need to show up. You need to create content that is engaging. You need to feed your clients with information and details that they need from you. Do you understand? If you are a travel content creator, you need to move from place to place. Showcase different culture. Showcase different cuisines. That is what will draw people to your channel, and especially those people that love traveling content. If you are a reactor, you must be hands-on. Do you understand? When something happens, you must be very fast in creating a video that is accurate and informing your people. If you are doing cooking or whatever, it is you that is going to put in the work. You know, some people think when you interact with a celebrity, you'll automatically grow. I'm telling you for free, you won't grow. You need you as the owner of the channel to put in the work. And that is one thing that Dimango emphasized in her live stream. yesterday. So let's take a minute and listen to the following.
For my masterclass, and I've paid $500. So yeah, I'm starting to teach from, I said Saturday evening because it has been my birthday, and then I felt I'm so tired, so I'll be so busy with classes. It's really a good thing to do because I think teaching is a calling in me. Yeah. So apart from just creating content, also I'll be teaching. That's also a way of making money because per person is $500. So it's a good side hustle.
Yeah, it's a good side hustle. Maybe for those who don't know, Dee Mwango is a teacher by profession, and that is why teaching is in her DNA. It is what it is. Tell us more.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm looking forward to have really hardworking students. There's nothing as sad as having a student who doesn't want to work hard. You know, like as much as I want to teach you on how to be a successful content creator, if you don't put in the work, it makes, it makes no difference. What I would say for content creators like myself, you gotta be hardworking. Like literally, I don't know, but the reasons as to why I work so hard, for me, even the days that I should just sit down and relax, like even the worst days of my life, I still choose to take the camera and show up.
That is how it should be, by the way. And that is what I mentioned at the start of the video. You may have someone who pays that amount of money. They come in with a lot of expectation. Like for example, they'll think when you give them a shout out, it is automatic. Their channels are going to blow and they grow. I remember during the housewarming for Marwa, we had so many content creators that traveled, guys. Some came all the way from UK. You know them, and especially if you follow Marwa and Dee Mwango. Most people came from all over. Uganda, we had a lot of content creators from Kenya. UK, South Africa. Hey, that villa was flooded with content creators. But out of all those people that went to Nyabohanse, we have a handful that are very successful at the moment, including the likes of Chalo and Lynette. Those guys are making it big because they put in the work. And that is what Dee Mwango said in her live stream. It is sad for you to get someone, you teach them or you coach them. And when they go back, they just sit, they relax, they don't post, they don't edit their work, they don't actually appeal to the audience. And you know what happens? When someone pays you to to help them grow their YouTube channel, do you know what they'll do? If the channel does not grow, they'll blame you. They'll blame you. Do you understand? People will be like, hey, I paid. It is like I threw my money and I did not get anything out of it. Once you decide to be a content creator, you must show up. Regardless of how you feel, you must show up. You must create videos. And that is why you'll see people creating videos late at night, very early in the morning, and especially if you have full-time employment like myself. Do you understand? It is only that now I'm creating many videos because, of course, schools in Kenya are in recess. Do you understand? So I can create as many videos as I want. But when I'm at work, because of course I'm a full-time employee, I have to be at work from 8 to 5. Do you understand? So I have to show up for my channel. I have to show up for my audience. And that is what Dee Mwango was talking about. So Dee Mwango wants you to feel the value of your money. Pay the $500, but ensure that your channel grows. If you go and watch Dee Mwango's interviews, most of the time she says her brother, Marwa, would give her some challenge at the start of her YouTube journey. Create a video, post a video, I'll pay you $5. Do you understand? And when Dee Mwango kept on creating videos, doing whatever the brother was telling her, she ended up becoming massive. And that is why you can see her. Dee Mwango can today wake up and decide to go to New York City. Is it a city? Go to New York, for vacation. She can wake up, go to Miami. She can fly to the Caribbean because of the hard work that she put in the live stream that she did. She hinted she'll be going to Santorini. Oh my God. Hey, hard work, hard work. On other news, Jihan Sharif, where are you? Come on. Jihan Sharif has done, I think, several videos, not just one. There's a video that was uploaded in Clarice's channel. Of course, that is Jihan that did the work. Okay, Jihan is trying to sanctify herself. Do you understand? She's trying to run away from all this wahala that people have started, putting on the YouTube streets. I talked about the barbed wire house. Do you understand? And I did my research. And Google told me, there is no house that should be constructed using the barbed wires. That is a risk. Do you understand? I think I read in one of the whatever that she posted, she said, she was constructing in a hurry because of the need. Do you understand? The need. And I'm like, the need, if you felt like you did not have enough funds, why couldn't you just put up, a mud structure or a mud house and then do a rough cast and plaster the house? We have so many houses like that in Kenya, by the way. And when you look at them, you will never know whether they are mud houses or not. I know some of you watch a lot of people in Nyabohanse. You've seen people like Mama Ann's daughter, what is her name, Agi. She had such a house. You know so many other people that have such houses. When you look at those houses, guys, you will never know they are mud houses. So if funds were not enough, as she wants people to believe, why couldn't she just put up a mud house? Do you understand? Instead of running 20 projects or 100 projects, yet you want to come and, crucify Lynette and Chalo. Remember, all this is planned. She ran very fast, went to Vipingo. She wanted people to believe that she's a good person. I read a message somewhere where someone raised a question and I was like, these subscribers, they're reactors. It is only that they don't have channels. This question was, Jihan is a Muslim lady. She covers herself very well from head to toe. Why would she go and shoot videos of African women that are almost without clothes? Why would she comfortably shoot videos of women while they're breastfeeding their babies and bring that out in the internet? If she's really that good, if she cares about herself, what about her fellow women? Why would she shoot a video of Clarice when she's dressing in her room? Guys, you may think I'm telling you my own stories. Go to Jihan's channel and watch Clarice's video. You will come across a video where Clarice goes to the makeshift bathroom, she showers, goes back to her home, rather her house, to dress. As she's dressing, when she lifts the lasso, her thigh is captured. It is right out. I don't want to bring those receipts here in my channel. You go watch. And tell me, if she can cover herself, why expose other women? It's just simple. And when someone brought that question, I was like, these subscribers, they see far. They question, yeah, you guys, you're all reactors. Please, when I read your comments, they make me think and question a lot of stuff. A lot and a lot. There's someone who dropped a comment and they were like, Mary, look at Clarice when she was in Jihan's channel. She looked slender. She looked, her skin texture was kind of rough, But when Lynette came into the picture, the lady started glowing. And we can all attest. The videos are out here. You can go to AVL and watch. She started glowing. She started wearing nice clothes. Those beautiful deras. Her children, added weight. Guys, if there's one thing that I want to talk about, is matters to do with children. There's a video that I went to Jihan's channel and I read the comments. I think this little one, Nyevu, She was a baby. And Clarice was carrying her on her back. The comments that were there, my people, you'd read them and you'd feel it in your heart. Do you understand? You would feel sorry for this little baby. Do you understand? But when Lynette came in, the children started going to school, to good schools. They started dressing nicely. They were taken out for treats. And they had a roof over their head. My people, you may come out here and say, we are not happy for Clarice. That is your opinion. You are entitled to it. This YouTube itself, it is so big. How many times do you want me to tell you the same thing? YouTube is so big. If you want, all of us can be content creators. And still, we will not fit in. Because YouTube is a platform that is so big. It is what it is. Now, why would I not be happy for Clarice? Yet whatever she does is not what I'm doing. I'm a reactor. She does cooking. Where do those two meet? Why would I feel bad about such, such a lady? She also wants to make a living. Just like us, the way we are doing it. Everyone wants to survive. There's a time I was telling a friend of mine, she stays abroad. Life in Kenya is difficult. And we need that extra coin. And my friend was like, Mary, it is not only in Africa. Do you understand? Like, it is not only in Kenya. There's this economy shift all over the world. So, why would I feel bad because someone is making money in her channel? Do you understand? Using her own face. Using her hand or hands. Why would I feel bad? So that, guys, sometimes we need to be realistic. It is what it is. I would rather construct a madhouse, plaster it, and then paint it, than do a barbed wire kind of house. Where have you heard of such? Please, because I have audience from all over the world, drop your comment if that is how you construct, houses in your country. Let me know, because, guys, it is too much. Okay, so allow me to stop at this minute. Thank you so much for your love. Keep on supporting your girl. Remember, I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. Hey, this channel has a story. The reason why it was begun, guys. Let me just sip my tea. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.